What's up, guys? So I just wanted to go over the trade recap for today and also yesterday. So yesterday's trade was on QQQ and also on NAS 100, and then today's trade was just on IWM. So starting off, the one-day time frame per usual, we have this gap. Obviously, what do gaps mean? Gaps mean that the price wants to come back into it per usual. Going down to a lower time frame, see on the 4-hour if there's anything that we can look at. Nothing really, nothing specifically. If we go on the 1-hour time frame, okay, what do we have here? So we have a fair value gap right here, which price came into during pre-market, so that's already a good sign. So we're gonna go down to the lower time frame. Let's just go to the 15-minute time frame. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is already actually before right at market open. So let's just go back right pre-market. So we had that 1-hour fair value gap right here, and we wanted price to come into it, and then price to come back into this fair value gap, and then go up to the upside. So that's exactly what happens. So we're gonna watch price go, boom, price comes into it. Put your buy position right here. Stop loss below, one of these lows right here. Take profit. I personally wanted to take it at the beginning of this gap. Usually because that's a very high confluence rejection zone. I either usually like putting it at the beginning of the gap or the 50% zone of the gap, or even like the 25% zone. Those are all really good positions, but I just like doing it at the enter of the gap, just so you're safe on your position. So I'm gonna take that long right here. Take profit at that. Stops below the lows. And then let's see what happens. Okay, great. Price does that. And then what can we assume that price will do next? Obviously, we're in this rejection zone. What does price like to do in that rejection zone? Price loves to come down. Okay. I'm gonna slow this down because that was way too fast. Okay. We enter this zone right here, and then we also sweep all of these pre-market highs and then all these highs over here. We also sweep these highs over all the way over here, so that's like a perfect confirmation of a rejection right there. So let's go down to a lower time frame. So we're gonna wait for price to come back a little bit more into it. Okay, and we're gonna take a sell, but the stops at the top of this gap, and then take profit at the order block just to be safe. Put this right there. Stops at the top. Right at this order block. Boom, just like that. That's exactly the trade I took. Worked out perfectly. Really nice trade. So that was a 1 to 5. I'm sorry, a 1 to 1, and then a 1 to 5. Moving on to today, we had really nice trade on IWM. So if we go down to a lower time frame, delete all this. We're able to see right off the bat. We're able to see, okay, price wants to open, okay, and then we have that fair value gap that was created. Boom, price comes into that right there. All right, so price comes into that fair value gap, this little 1-minute time frame fair value gap. Price comes into it. All right, and what I wanted to do is target these highs right here and then completely go down to a rejection. Obviously, we have these highs that are also right here. There's an order block over here that you want to target. So looking at taking a buys right here. Stop below the lows per usual. Take profit at the high. All right, price came in right here. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Let me redo that. All right, starting over. Okay, 1-minute time frame. All right. Boom. 1-minute fair value gap created. Price came into it. Take it at the longs right here. stopped below the fair value gap right there. I wanted to take my profits at the top of that liquidity right there, that resting liquidity right there. Boom, just like that. And then we sweep this. So instantly you're able to see that we are able to go to the downside. So that's a really strong liquidity sweep right there. You sweep all of these highs right here, and then you also sweep this one right here. You have that order block, which is that rejection zone. So instantly I knew that I wanted to go target either these lows right here or these lows right here at this order block right here. Let's see if I could drag that along. All right. So instantly, like I said, we're able to see that I took my position right at this. Actually, I'm going to play this along just so you guys can see exactly what happened. All right, so we actually inversed this right here. So we came up a little bit higher. We made another inverse fair value gap right here. Price got inversed. And then so we have this fair value gap. So what we're going to want to see is for price to come back into it, retrace back into this fair value gap right here, and shoot down to these lows right here. So let's wait for, boom, just like that. Take it at these, at that right there. Stops above the highs right here. Just run right over there. I personally took my profits right around this low right here. You were able to for sure take it right there, because let's just play out and I'll show you guys what happened. Okay, boom, just like that. You're able to see that we completely demolished that order block right there. So really good trading day so far. Trading week, I should say. We have some high impact news coming up tomorrow. Today we had CPI, and then tomorrow we're gonna have PPI. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. So see you guys then.